Phaedra Parks, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Glad to make your acquaintance.
You know, I was watching this clip, and you wrote a book, The Secrets of Southern Belle.
Yes.
And I was watching this clip, and in your book, you talk about staying away from...
Code of conduct.
Right, there's a code of conduct.
Most definitely. Page 26, I believe, or maybe 86.
And so I was interested because you were just sitting there listening to her say, you know, you shouldn't be texting anyone's husband. That's what you say in this book. And you just kept your mouth shut. You were very stoic.
Well, sometimes silence is the best thing that you can do because, you know, when we react too quickly, that is when we make very poor choices sometimes, especially with our words.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes you want to fist fight, but you have to fight with your words.
Good choice. The subtitle of the book, I really like it. It says, how to be nice, work hard, look pretty, have fun, and never have an off moment. Do you really never have an off moment? Because that's a challenge.
It's a challenge, but I rarely do.
Rarely do. Even when you got a 5-month-old baby.
5-month-old baby.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. And a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a extremely difficult balancing act. But at the end of the day, it's about really being poised, living at a state of tranquility, even when it's chaotic all around you, and just being confident that you can handle it all.
Were you raised to be a Southern Belle?
Well, I believe so. My mother and my grandmother, my aunt, I consider them all, you know, the epitome of being wonderful Southern belles. I mean, everything I know, I learned it from them. I'm from a very small town, Athens, Georgia. My parents and my grandparents are from small towns, Charleston, South Carolina, North Georgia mountains. And so we were definitely raised in a certain way. And they gave me advice and a lot of upbringing that has really afforded me the life that I live now. I'm very successful because I have learned the art of being a Southern Belle.
Well, help us dispel some myths about what it means to be a Southern Belle, because I don't think of a Southern Belle, frankly, as having a law degree. And you're a successful lawyer. I think Southern Belle, I think leisure and sweet tea and sitting on the back lawn waiting for a gentleman caller to stop by and see me later on. That's what I think of.
Well, I will say a Southern Belle, you know, always seems to be a damsel in distress, but she is quite intelligent, very charming, and she is overly prepared. So while she might allow you to fix her tire or open the door, she can actually, you know.
She can do all that herself.
She can repair the motor mounts in the car if she needs to.
You say in the book, you're waiting at the door and you wait for someone when you're leaving
the
courthouse. You wait for someone to open the door, and then you give him a nice compliment, and you make his day, and he feels good.
And he opened the door for me and made my day.
Yeah.
He feels like a gentleman,
I love that.
Exactly. I mean, so it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
All right, we got some tips here from your book. We're going to go over them just in case there's somebody out there who wants to make sure they're doing it right. Living a healthy lifestyle every day instead of dieting all at once. Is that part of being a Southern Belle?
Yes, because you got to enjoy yourself. The first 3 letters in diet is D-I-E.
Die.
And you know I am a mortician, so I'm not mad about you dying because I want to bury you. But you should not always, you know, live your life, you know, obviously keeping yourself from the things that you enjoy. Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
All right.
You also say never burn a bridge.
That's right,
That
honey.
is tough to do on that show of yours. That is a hard thing
you might
to
have
do.
to cross over
You
it
might have to
again.
cross it coming back home. Never burn a bridge, because the people sometimes who are the valets, the people that you see as not really possibly your equals, can end up being the chairman of the school board, the mayor of the town. I mean, I've had several situations, even the current situation that I'm in now. I worked with Andy Cohen on Being Bobby Brown, and who would have thought? Now he's my boss.
That's amazing. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but I do want to ask you, you say that we can get anything we want, but we don't have to be aggressive about it. We'll talk about that, more about Real Housewives, and about life as a mortician.
Yes.